Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Pardon me. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace, Rolly. Done. This one goes out to all you natural girls. You know who you are, you got wombs, you walk like ducks. Fingers work. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds, he blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. Is it? 'Cause you're a natural girl with actual curves. Sent a letter to Cadbury's, they made a recipe for your eyes and took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Actual curves. I work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse. Your legs and your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. Someone send a message to my father up above. Tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause she's a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I climb the walls, climb the highest steeple. At the top of my voice, sing to all the people. Found this girl, I love, the one from above, above. natural again. I'll write your name on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you are literally a natural girl. 'Cause that's how you natural girls, yeah. Got the fan on. I forgot. So you think you can tell heaven from hell? That's out of tune, it really is. I can hear it. 1 second. Oh my god, oh yeah, capo's on. I knew it was out. Oh my gosh, they're all out. Now it's in tune. Oh, now it's in tune. Let's try it again. That was better. Hello, sugar. Hello, Louise. So, that's better. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain. Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? We can get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes from trees, hot air from a cool breeze, cold, cold with a change. Did you exchange? Walk on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage. How I wish you were here, 'cause we're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. Oh my gosh. same old fears. Wish you were here. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. I'm putting on an iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said, sending him to space to find another race. I said, I'm sending him to space to find another race. I said, move ya with your gun. You left you with the bomb. I said, now move ya with your gun. We left you with the bomb. I said Satan is the evilest man, but him can choke sit on I man. When I check him my lasting's hand, and when him slip a gun with him on, I'm putting on an iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. I said I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said I'm sending him to space to find another race. I said I'm sending him to space to find another race. Him if he drop his fork and run, him can stand up to Jesus the Son. Him if he left you with him gone. I said big up with this bomb. I'm putting on an iron shirt. I chased the devil out of earth. I said I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I said, move ya with your gun. We left you with the bomb. Song goes out to God. Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, don't you weep. One of these nights around 12 o'clock, this whole world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, don't you weep. I forgot what the next line is. Oh yeah. Mary had 3 links of chain. Every link was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, don't you weep. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore. He smote the water with the 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Ditto, I said, Mary, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you sigh. There'll be good times by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, don't you weep. God left Noah the rainbow sign. He said, no more water but fire this time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Ditto, I said, Mary, my blessed Virgin Mary, don't you weep. Bink. Let's put that back. Oh. Is he gorgeous? What a treat. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Thank you, Marlo. Right. Oh, I'm a chill back. Microphone, mouse, and keyboard. Are we sitting comfortably? Oops. Let's get that one there. That'll do. Testing, testing. Close that one. Every day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it truly fascinates me. That's why. Men have got bigger faces. Look, rectangular, far apart eyes with a big bridge in the nose and a brow bone running over the top. But women have rounded, closer eyes. Look, they're open. Small bridge in the nose because they're closer eyes and there's no brow bone. Men have got bigger noses, bigger teeth and wider dental arches, and a square jaw turns it into a block, a square, a rectangle, and sometimes we say a cannonball because it's almost as wide as it is long. The woman's nowhere near as wide as it is long because she's widest at the top. A man has a forehead, she has a five-head. Her jaw slopes inwards to a point, giving her the shape of an upside down egg. Right there. Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for permission or payment to the copyright holder. We stopped right there on Kelly Ripa. Let me grab this stream, copy and paste. I'll be right back with you, boys and girls. Where am I? Live, Peter, live. There we go. Pause. Verbatim, shush. Copy, tweety, and we're done, just like that. Didn't get a picture, not bad. Welcome to the show. Who was first in it? It was Rolly, of course. How you doing, Rolly? Dom, and then Louise, and then Q. Hank, Hare Krishna, bow down, Mr. Hare Krishna. Sugar came next, and then Cool Arrow, Mr. White, Jays, Mandy, and we're done. Right, let's come back to class. Kelly Ripa is where we stopped. Kelly and Mark show, apparently. I've done Kelly Ripa, I know I have. Was he a surfboarder? Is he the one with a missing arm? I don't know. Kelly, backfire you, divvy. There. Stephen Chow. Paste. We're looking at Kelly Ripa, who's got a short sloping forehead, look, big hand, images. Right there. They've softened the jaw. It's still square, pointing his head down, so you can't see the full size, but there it is. With the wide cheekbones, look. Follow it down, look. The widest part is here in the cheeks. Huge cheekbones, like me. Wide teeth. Rectangular. deep set eyes. Is that the girlfriend? Or is that Mark? Painful gum graft. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy. That's a big head. There's a place to put a meatball. Mastoids are just showing. The trachea's there, but no Adam's apple. He's had it shaved. But the clavicle's right there. Oh my, as if that's not a big picture. It's better here. Look at the size of them shoulders there. The flat neck. I could stand a Big Mac, a Coke and a fries on each shoulder. As we look at these celebrities, slowly but surely, it breaks down in front of you. If you're not yet a flat earther or understand that dinosaurs didn't exist or nuclear bombs, you will get to it through this subject. It's much easier to explore the other subjects once you've done this one, because you can see the liars. You see blokes with soft eyes and big foreheads, widow's peaks lot. You see women with wide eyes and big smiles. We live in a actor-based reality. We really do. They're all professional liars. Jimmy Kimmel's Ali. No Chud the bouncer though. Where's Chud? Usually we see Chud. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Come on, Twitty.
Take a look at my big feet. Ooh. Wow.
Wow. Take a look at my big feet. They're big feet. He's got long arms as well, long, straight, hanging arms, rectangular eyes, wide cheekbones. Are you seeing these things? Shoulders wider than the hip lot. Look at them muscles. Look at that armpit. It's a bat cave. An absolute bat cave. It becomes easier and easier to see them. The bony kneecaps look. The demon face in a man's knees. Women have soft, pudgy knees. Subcutaneous layer of fat. Like we saw yesterday, that so-called gentleman had JFK in his kneecaps rather than a demon face. That looks like Andy Burnham. Whose lips are those? I'll tell you what, if I saw that in the street, if I saw you in the street, sir...
You shall not pass!
Exactly, Gandhi! On the lips alone, just on the lips alone, we are stumped. Look at them. They're almost as bright and orange as the messages you send me. Oh, let's reset this. Where are we? Live. Pause. There you all are. Hello, guys. Right, let's come back. We're looking at Kelly Ripa and his wife. There's your Getty seal of approval on these two. That looks like Howie Mandel. It bloody well is Howie Mandel, look. Clues in the name. Man. Howie Man. There's Celine Necker Clock Dion. Look at that neck. I want to close your motorbike keys on your boots. It's a Terminator is what it is. Kelly Ripa. We're going to go for the walk-in and then we're out of here. We're out of here. Moment of truth. Right there. Square on. Straight legs. There's no chicken nom-noms. There's virtually no Q angle. Knees and feet both looking forward. 6 o'clock. However, when we look at a woman walking, her feet twist out to either 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Her knees follow suit. She tilts the shoulder and she sways her body. Poetry in motion is what a woman is. Men march like soldiers. Can you see the straight legs? Do you see the isosceles triangle? It's not a house. It's a very thin triangle look that a man creates when walking. Women create triangles and diamonds. There they are, look. See it? Kelly Ripa versus the wife. There's a man with straight legs. There's a woman with bowed legs. Look at the difference. Twice the gapage there because that knee and that foot is bolting outwards. This one is just pushing forwards, look. Again, they know the picture's being taken. But there's the truth. That is the very... Rule number 1 of forensics is to always watch the knees. This is the very subtle difference between a man walking and a woman walking. It's double the gapage, look. It creates a diamond. This one does not. There's way more thigh because a woman's got a bigger ass. So a thigh kicks inwards. The man's misses, look. It's a much straighter leg on each side. A woman's is rounded on both, like a chicken leg. What do you mean I got chicken legs? That's a man crossing his legs over. It's not a woman. Both feet and knees looking forward. There's no break. There's no shoulder tilt. And again, straight legs, look. Knees forward, feet forward. Not straight legs, look. Knees at 4 and 8. Feet at 8 and 4. And this is how we do it. It's a man, Kelly Ripa, straight legs, knees together. Fails the forensics tests. But they all do, one way or another. Kelly Ripa, I've got 2 of them. I can't show that one. Apparently, Kelly's got a penis. We'll go to the bikini. 1 second. Kelly Ripa. Brace yourselves now. Kelly Ripa. Skull fits like a glove. Let's just go to the bikini. The beach. Let's go to the beach. B-A-C-H. Beach. There we go. We are looking at Kelly Ripa. I'm looking for a certain bikini. That's not it, but that what lump was catching my attention just there. That's the one we're looking for right there. Ah, wooga! What is that? It's double jointed. She's got a double jointed fanny. I'm telling you now. What are those 2 lumps? If that's his testicles, I want to know where his penis is. But I've got no idea what that is there. No idea. The fabric is stretching into both regions. 2 circular shapes. I don't know what that is. It's not a torpedo. It could be 2 mines. Uh-oh. Ah, wooga! Doing it again, look. Dive, dive. Torpedoes in the water. What is that? I don't know what that is either. There he is, pulling his undies out. He's like, oh my gosh. His belly button's casting a shadow. They are male hips. That's not a female set of hips. And again we see it, but it's hard to believe that up and down body. Look where the shoulders are, look. Where's your hips, mate? Oh, they're here, because they're male hips. They don't expand. Look, the legs don't even expand outwards either. They're just straight legs. The muscle on a man's outer thigh is almost straight, look. It curves, don't get me wrong, but a woman's is shaped literally like a chicken leg in comparison. Does my bum look big in this? Yes, it does. Kelly Ripa, thanks for playing CSI. And then Mark. I don't know who this is. Let me just rip out Kelly Ripa for the show. Kelly Ripa. Done. Right, Mark who? Mark Consuelos, MC33 father. Open the back file, Peter. Why is that moved? Paste. Mark Consuelos. We shall have a look. It is the husband as well, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right. We'll start there. Simon Cowell. Anyone else? Look at those soft eyes. Estrogen-filled, shiny, estrogen-filled eyes. Soft eyelashes. She's got wonky eyes. Well, one eye's eye a lot. Small, high-set ears. Turkey teeth. 6 teeth, look. 1, 2, 3 on show. Sloping shoulders. Jasper, if you're watching, have you started to notice them yet? I bumped an old friend earlier on, stung him with a book for 5 minutes. He followed me on Twitter. So if you're watching the show, if you've seen the link and you're watching Jasper, isn't it mental? Your old magician friend was right. All along, the Earth's flat, mate. Dinosaurs don't exist. Space is fake. I didn't even get into them subjects. We just covered this one real quick. And the bit where you said, according to you, it's a woman. No. According to forensics, these are women. I'm just pointing out the markers. I've studied the human skeleton inside and out. God's perfect design shows through when you know the markers. Soft, rounded, close-set eyes, a flat forehead. She's widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbone. She's got small, high-set ears, pink lips, 6 teeth on show, a sloping jawline. She's probably an implant. No Adam's apple, and the Toblerone shoulders. If you look closely, you'll see the pinker lips. You'll see the softer eyes. You'll see the lack of an Adam's apple. All right, this one's missing, but he's had it shaved. You have to understand the surgeries and what these people have been through to fool you. It's horrific. I don't care what anyone says. You don't touch children. Jesus warned you. Any one of you that causes a little one to stumble, I might as well tie a millstone around your neck. Look at the big blockhead, the cannonball head look, and then look at the long egghead. The bigger 5 head look, the shorter 4 head. The broader shoulders. Remember, they wear suits to make them look like square lines when they've actually got sloping short arms. Look. Mark Consuelos, if you're not impressed by those pink lips, I don't know what will do it. Let's go for the gates. Mark Consuelos walking. And we are done because it's Kelly Ripa's husband. Yeah, there's, look, right there. From Digwa with Crocs on. When's the last time you wore a pair of Crocs, Peter? Never! That's right. Because I'm a bloke. Because I'm a bloke. We're looking at Mark Consuelos, who's not giving me many gates here. There was more on Kelly Ripa with him mincing. There we go. From Digwa. The beautiful shot. Where's my another one there? We've seen that one as well. I'm looking for that full mince mark. Ski with feet and legs, look. Straight legs, straight feet, look. It's like shelling peas. Once you can see it, you can't unsee it. When I've trained you properly, look at the house between the legs. Look at the shape. It's not an isosceles triangle. It's a house shape. Whitby whalebone legs because she's got wide hips. Mark Consuelos, she in my back file, Mark. She is. Not many gates, though. So we'll look, see if I can... what's the back file you did? I mean, the desktop. There. Mark Consuelos. There's only one gate. One full mince. That one right there. It reminds me of Dom Jolly off the English telly a bit. Only in that other picture. What am I looking for? A mince. There's your Getty seal. Oh, it's Arnetta. It's Arnetta Schwarzenegger. We're still looking for... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh! Now, get back.
Take a look at my big feet.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
Looking down at my
big feet. Uh-huh. We're looking down at his big feet. Uh-huh. And again, those pink lips. You will not pass. You shall not pass. Mark Consuelos walking. We'll do street and then I'm out of here. I've spent enough time on her. Even with a broken leg. Look at the arm swooshing backwards. Take a look at my big feet. Uh-huh. There. Mark Consuelos. Faced up. But mincing. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Next. Azalea Banks. Let's cut that one out for the channel. 5 minutes. Bang on. Average time. Next. Azalea Banks. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the back file for you. First. Paste. Away it goes. First thing I noticed about this person is its cheekbones and its mouth. That's a big mouth. He's had the lip inflated with cow's bum, of course. Take a look at my big face. Uh-huh. It's a big face. He's got brow bone, look. I can see it right there. It's a big brow bone. It's been shaved down to open up the eye, but it's still there, baby. Short forehead, wide smile, wide cheekbones, thick neck, Adam's apple shape, broad shoulders, flat chested. Doing a dirty baffo. Look, a dirty man ass. And there is your Getty seal of approval. You got it? Let's have a look at your teeth. Oh my. It's a big smile. Even though there's only 8 teeth showing, it's a big smile. Freemasons, they'll stand in front of any brick wall. I don't care how shoddy it looks. There's a man. Uh-oh. Look at the straight legs. Are you seeing it yet? That is not a chicken nom-nom, is it? Right. Chicken leg. I want you to remember what chicken legs look like. Chicken leg. Chicken leg. Mm-hmm. Take a look at my big wing. Uh-huh. There you go. That'll do. Chicken nom-nom-noms. Does my bum look big in this? Yes, because you've got female thighs. They're not female thighs. They're straight man legs. Straight man legs. Yeah, I know, John. I fell over them. There we go. Take a look at my tutu. He's pointing down with one finger. What does that mean? I can't remember. Got a penis. Take a look at my big feet, big feet. They're the only ones I have. Look at this. A woman cannot create a diamond that wide with her arms. It's impossible because she's got a shorter upper arm. What do you reckon that arm is? 1.5 foot? Massive. Reach on him. He must have an 86-inch reach. Azalea Banks. Whose hands are those? Seriously. If he slapped you with them, he'd knock you into that. Who's that one who plays Jesus? The female, male G, whatever you call it. Chinita, I don't know. He's got big hands. Chintia, I don't know what to call him. Something like that. Tell me you're a devil worshipper without telling me you're a devil worshipper. The Synagogue of Satan. A little bit of man-ass. There you go. A bit of man-ass for you all. Uh-oh. We're out of pictures. That's not a good sign. How famous is this person? Oh, Lord. I think we might be in trouble. Oh, no, we're not. There's one there. There's another one here on stage. On a catwalk. I might not need it, actually. Oh, we're done. Oh, we are so done. Backfire, are you there? Oh, we're all right. It doesn't matter. I've already been here. Why are there only 5 pictures of him walking? I've got no idea. Apparently, there used to be quite a lot of pictures of him, lot. They seem to be missing. Paste, Azalea Banks. Let me just have a look at street, because they were all street pictures. Paparazzi. Same picture. See, AI's cleaning these pics up, I'm telling you. Where's all them gates? That's a different one. Straight legs, space between his feet. Another one, knees together. I don't know who that is, but his knees are together. There he is. In a kilt. Look at the size of that middle finger. I knew a copper that used to come up, at the tip of his finger had been chewed off by a machinery and he had it replaced with a metal fingertip. But it was skin coloured, but it was metal. And if you did something wrong, he used to put his hand across your face, pull back his middle finger and smack it into your forehead. Bob Barry, 2 first names! Do you know what? My mum took me to his police cells when I was 4 years old. 5 and 4 years old, me and my brother Paul. I'm not kidding you. My mum has shock therapy. Had me and my brother locked in a police cell at 5 years old. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. It's making me laugh thinking about it. She had us locked in a cell for, I don't know how long we was there, 5 minutes. They locked us in a police cell at 5 years old. And then we went to his, like he was a big policeman, he was a sergeant or whatever. And they took us to his, like, his special room that he's got with his office. And left us outside whilst they were talking. And there was a load of hand grenades and stuff on show. I started throwing them at our kid. And he come out, oh, it didn't half hit. I was only 5 years old. Smacked me right in the forehead. Bob Barry. Actually, I really became quite friendly with him as a magician when I was Poncho Pete. I met him and his wife and his grandchildren. I still know his grandchildren, Scarlett and that. And we got on really well. He knew my mum really well, though. He had to, really, for him to lock us in a police cell at 5 years old. I don't know what my mum was thinking. I've never raised an hand to my boy, let alone locked him in a bloody police cell. Oh my gosh, look at that. We're done. Look at those eyes. Azalea Banks is a man, final answer. If you can't see it, he's got straight bony legs and his feet have got a space between them. Azalea Banks, we're done. Bye, Azalea. Thanks for playing CSI with us, Azalea. There. 5:49. There we go. A little bit over, but I'm good. Paste. Create, we're done. Simon Jordan, 2 first names. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Searching, Simon Jordan. FTM walked into the bar and the bartender said, why the long face and the close set eyes? But we're done. We're done right there. What is that? It's a diamond. That's what it is. Look at the flared trousers trying to hide the house, the whalebone legs, look. Tailoring. Let's take a look at your face, Simon. We're done. Small, high set ears, flat forehead, widest at the top, no cheekbones, rounded eye sockets, look, no brow bone, deep filtering, cupid's bow, pink lips, sloping soft jawline, pointed chin. I don't know if that's a trachea. It looks like a trachea scar right there, right? Oh my gosh. Who does that look like? Who does that look like? Spitting image. Absolute, almost to the nose. Almost. Who does that look like? Who does that look like? The eyes, so soft. Simon Jordan, you in my backfire. Still working on it. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's got really, really pink lips. She's got really, really pink lips. Where's that picture gone? Oh, there. Oh, we've got a winner. We've got a winner. We've got another winner. Gerard Depardieu. Get out my head, you pair of witches. Reading my mind. It was exactly what I was thinking of. Gerard Depardieu. Oh my gosh. Depardieu. You're winding me up. Why? You. I'm going to scream. Depardieu. There he is. What spitting is? It was bar the nose. I said it was bar the nose. That is he also looks like Gene Hackman from America. That is uncanny. It might be sisters, might be daughter, but it really does. Owen Wilson's another good guess. Does look a bit like Owen, but the nose isn't right. It'd be crooked. It's Gerard Depardieu. Well done to the students that guessed correctly. We're looking at, what's his name? I don't know. Simon Jordan. It's a girl, final answer. We're going for your gates. Pink lips, close set eyes. The markers are there. From Digwa, with a broken leg. The hip twist, the shoulder tilt look. Stairvale, is that Sadiq Khan? I don't know. It's not there though. That is. We're done. Oh, is that him? I don't think that's Simon Jordan, no. It doesn't look like Simon Jordan. Nassif Suarez. It's Nassif Suarez. That's a girl. This is a girl. Inline foot four. Tilted slightly forward. Uh-oh. Simon Jordan's giving us the big finger. Whalebone legs. Bruce Lee's skull. Look how big these pants are. Look how high up they come. Long leg, short body. That's a woman. On the clothing. By the clothing, I will know thee. I know you by your face, the distance in your eye, the position of your ears, the straightness of your jaw, the length of your neck, the length of your index versus your ring finger, the size of your feet, the way you walk. There are so many markers that determine who and what you are. Woman. I don't know who it is, but it's a woman. Simon Jordan, we're leaving. There's knack all on it. Backfile. Are you there? Nope. Street, I'll give you a second chance and then I'm out of here. Bink. I dig what? I've got no minces. Looks like we're leaving. Oh, you've yop. Egghead with a digwa. Stairfail. Jordan. Again, broken leg, no good to me. That's not him. We're leaving. See you later. Can't be bothered. Next. Kyra Mastroianni, CM33, is a French-Italian actor. Backfile. There is no Jordan. I didn't expect it to be. There was no Gates. We're looking at images. It's a big neck. It's chin to thigh ratio. It's an Adam's apple. It's a mastoid. It's a place to put a meatball. It's a squid. Not right there, sunshine. See that? Not right there, sunshine. That is a fucking diesel. That is a diesel of a jawline. He's got a big hand as well. He's folded it over. Look at the thickness of his wrist. Take a look at his big feet. He's got big everything. They both have a lot. Big hands, big feet, big shoulders. It's like shelling peas at this point every time we see him. Adam's apple, broad shoulders, flat. Look at this chest. Is he an Olympic pole vaulter by chance? Oh my gosh. It's a dude in a spangly frock. That's what it is. I'll tell you what, if I saw you in the street, mate...
You shall not pass!
Exactly, Gandhi. Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Look at them shoulders. I could stand 2 Big Macs, 2 fries and 2 Coca-Colas on him. He's got... That reminds me, I need 2 bottles of milk. Look at the demons. Ha, 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 ha. Everywhere I look, I see demons in kneecaps. That's a big fella with some big shoulders. Are you in the back file? He's not in the back file. This one's coming with me if he's got gates. Oh my word, look at those cheekbones. He's chiseled, absolutely chiseled. It comes in and goes down and joins the teeth. Absolute man face. There is no way on this earth I could believe that was a woman anymore. Not with the training I've got. No way. There's your seal of approval. He's got big bony knuckles. He's got a big hand. He looks like a little bit like Ollie Willoughby to me. They're not quite the same fat face. We've got a double-pronged Adam's apple right there with trachea. Right, we're done. It's a skull. I mean, it's a male skull with broad male shoulders, thick brow bone. They've drawn the arching eyebrows on. Some distance in his eyes. Look at the distance in his eyes. Draw a triangle. That face fills that skull. Only one face fills the skull. The other face does not fill the skull. And that is a male face. I just saw a gate right there. Full mints on the wife. If that's his wife with a big 5 head lot. Look at that head. It bellows. Full mints on the wife. Your wife proves you're a man. Just by that gate. Unless, of course, you're a lesbiana. And I don't believe you are. Not with eyes that far apart and a chin that could shatter granite worktops. Look at those pink lips. Look at that 5 head. I'll tell you what. If I saw you in the street...
You shall not pass!
Absolutely, Gandhi. It's a full-on egghead. There's no getting around it, look. 5 head, squashy face. Oh, squashy face. His face is squashed. His ears are high. His lips are pink. He's got no jawbone. Honestly, at this point, we're shelling peas with him. Let's go for gates. Moment of truth. Do you have any for me? He's at him as a young man right there. Because that's his mother with a shoulder tilt and a broken leg. Marcel Mastroianni with his daughter Chara. Yeah, there he is. Shira, I don't know how I say it. Look at the closer eyes on him. No cheekbones. You shall not pass. Shoulder tilt, full mints. Look at the male legs. Look at the demons. Look at the bowling ball skull. You know what he's not got? He's got no gates. One as a little boy. We're going to go to street. Oh my gosh!
My big feet, big feet. Feet. Good gracious. Have you ever seen such big...
Have you ever seen such big feet? Oh, they are absolute canoes. Look at them. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. Yeah, it belonged to Shira Mastroianni. 22 kids, yeah. They're the same shoes. Well, look at it. Shira Mastroianni. They are belters. They're prize winners. There's your seal of approval. We're absolutely done on this one. I've got one gate and I'm not happy because it's a young shot, not an old shot. Oh, here we go. Now I'm talking. If that's not him, is it? Balls. Have you ever seen such big feet? Look, pair of them, look. Look at the size. They definitely don't shop at Mothercare, these two, do they? Shira Mastroianni. Oh, there's a partial there. It's still not good. It looks like it's in line. I know it's not, but it's the camera angle. Have you ever seen such big feet? One there. And it's still not a good one. Right, I'm done. Next. Emmett Patton, journalist. Copy. Open. Back file. Paste. Away she goes. See if he's there or not. I don't know if he is. Let's open this one. Images. Emmett Patton. He's got big teeth. He's got square shoulders. He's got very, very deep set eyes. Look at that brow bone. You can't be kidding me. Short, slopey. Small but low set ear. The big teeth again. I swear we looked at this one the other day. Gates. Walking. We're out of here. Yeah, we're done. Next. Oscar Tora. Turkish. So we're looking at the back file first. Oscar. Pattern, get off my screen. Search again. Big teeth. He's got a big face. Look at the size of that face. It's huge. Images. Have you ever seen such big feet? Boom, boom. How you doing, Tubbs? Look at those eyelashes. They're not beautiful at all. Wide-ass cheekbones. A short, sloping forehead. They always tilt the head down to hide the size of them cheekbones because he's got extra wide. It's as wide look as it is long. When measuring the human face, when you cross-section it like this, look, wide as it is long. Almost nowhere near as wide as it is long. I've got a perfect example of it right here. Right there. On this side, look. Widest at the top, narrow in the middle, narrowest at the bottom. You can see it here, look. Widest at the top, narrowest in the middle, narrow at the bottom. A cannonball head has wide, big, look at the difference in their eyes. A wide eyes, big wide eyes with a short forehead. Small, close set eyes with a big five head. Bink. That's a male skull you're looking at. Takes practice, it really does. Straight hanging arms. They're short though. They're short for a man. They're not the longest of that. They're big shoulders though. Bowling ball skull. He's crossed his legs over. He must be really uncomfortable. It's not like a woman's though. A woman's is totally different angles. 8 and 4. They're not 8 and 4. That is a man. Final answer. Wide cheekbones, rectangular shape, far apart eyes, a short sloping forehead, a wide mouth, a square jaw that's been feminized at the chin. The mastoid shows. Oscar Torre walking. Let's have a look, see. Stair fail. Beautiful. Straight legs, knees together on the stairs. One. Another one there. We'll take these. Oh, unless you're in the back file. He's not in the back file. We'll take these pictures. We'll take that one for. We'll take this one first. Stair fail. I'll bet both my testicles and every penny I've got in the bank that that's a man right there, proven by the way he walks. Another one here. Straight legs, knees together. There's a third. It's a bit offset. Knees together. Third. I'll take that as a third. Oh my gosh. Everywhere I look I see
Big feet.
Big feet. Feet on the street. Look at my
feet. Take a look at my big feet. They're massive. He's wearing Bruce Lee's School of High Waisters to make you imagine he's got long legs and a short body. In reality, his body stops about here. That's a male waist. This is a woman. Look at the size that he's got. Nothing to look at the size of them feet. Women don't have feet like that. You're winding me up. Look.
feet.
Ooh-wee.
Take a look at my big feet.
Take a look at my big feet. He's got big feet like Sophie there. There's a girl, look. And there's a man, straight legs. Crossed legs. Oh. Walking, I got 3 gates. I'd like 2 more to complete the meme. The transvestigation is over on 2 more gates if they're there. I don't think they are though. We're losing. Oh no, there's one. Take that one. 4. One more puts you on the list. Where is it? Take a look at my big feet. I really like the Turkish clothing, original Turkish clothing. I think it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I don't know why girls don't dress like this. Instead of wearing men's clothes, look. You look like a dude, dress like a dude. Girls look really pretty when they wear floral and dresses. Proper dresses. Straight legs, knees together. We're done. I've got him. Final answer. This is a dude. And thanks for playing CSI with everyone. We'll come back for the face. That's not there. That's closer. Too small. I like that one. It's not AI, is it? No, it's still a bit small though. There we go. Massive. We're done. Save image. Chris Hadfield. It's a woman straight away. Close set eyes, look. 5 head. Sloping jawline. Big but high set ears. Sloping Toblerone shoulders. I could not stand a Big Mac, a Coke and a fries on them, could I? Chris Hadfield. One of my favourite knobheads in the whole world. I couldn't stand this bitch when I used to be a flat earther. The earth's flat. Let's get that right. I'm not saying the earth's not flat. I used to be a flat earther. This was the first person I've actually sung about on the space station. Poncho Pete to ground control. You've hidden God and stole our souls. That's what you've done. I saw this picture. And I did say egghead at the time. He's got an egghead, but for the life of me, I couldn't recognise it was a woman. Right now, after 7 years of forensic training, I can only see that skull. The 5 head, the close set eyes, the sloping narrow jaw. The 5 head, the close set eyes, the sloping narrow jaw, the small high set ears, widest in the hairline look, the skull bellows outwards into Mickey Mouse ears. See them? Chris Hadfield. Canadian professional liar. Fake Adam's raisin implant. Fake in space. There is no such thing as outer space. If you still believe in space, wake up. Even for Christians who believe in space, if space exists, where's heaven? And don't tell me the kingdom, because the kingdom of heaven resides within me, I agree. But heaven itself is elsewhere. The kingdom of heaven resides within me, I agree. Chris Hadfield. Biological woman, professional female liar. They go on 0G planes. How did they thank the space station? 0G plane. First of all, NASA get 50 million a day. That means within a week they could buy themselves a fleet of jumbo jets, hollow out all the seats, and then take passengers up in the plane and then go down in the plane. That's what it is. It's called a parabolic flight. You go up, you crest, and as you reach the crest here, everything becomes zero gravity as you believe it to this. Everything will float. You'll look like Superman, but only for 40 to 50 seconds, thereabouts. You get about a minute doing it. So what you do, instead of having a hollowed out plane, you create the space station. You create the plane to look like that, and then you fly your little astronauts up and down in it for 50 seconds at a time. That's one way to do it. Then they've also got green screen, space station, green screen. Bearing in mind I was the first flat earther ever to paint his wall green, get his mate to put a hook in the RSJ in the ceiling, lend me a body harness and winched into the floor and raised myself off my own floor in my own house and floated around on my own green screen. Made for less than 50 quid. A bucket of paint and a few bits and bobs. I did it at home for 50 quid. Imagine what you can do with 50 million a day. You could fool the world. There's no such thing as bendy water. The world's flat, look. Flat. They love to show you that the world's flat. But no, the world's so big it's a ball. Bollocks. Do you know what? I was arguing earlier on with Scott up the road. It was so funny. He was drunk. And he was so adamant gravity existed. And what did I know? I said, gravity's real. So something that spins, you'll stick to it. Yes. I went, have you got an electric drill? He went, yeah, look here. I went, have you got a tennis ball? He went, Ted. Grabbed his tennis ball. I went, now go and roll your ball in Ted's dog shit in the garden. Stick it on the drill and then turn the drill on in front of your face. As pissed as that man was, he refused to do it to prove that gravity existed because he knew that he was going to get dog shit all over his face. Do you know what he said to me? The tennis ball is empty. It's got no mass. So the dog shit won't stick to it. You're killing me, Scott. You're killing me. There's no such thing as gravity. It's called density and buoyancy. That's what existed before gravity. Your theory of gravity. Remember, it's a theory. Remember, it is a theory, nothing more. Chris Hadfield, are you in the backfield file? Of course you are. We got two of them. An old one and a new one. But this is how you prove these people wrong. You see, real science is observable, testable, and repeatable. And when you repeat it, you get the same answer. That is science. That is science. Oh, I ripped him apart on everything. Distance to the sun, range of vision. And his son was sober. His son's head was in pieces. Especially when I said, in space, no one can hear you. And Scott went, scream! And I went to his son, Josh. I said, Josh, in a vacuum, if you put an alarm clock in it, a bell, ding-ling-ling-ling, guess what happens to the bell sound? You can't hear it. Because in a vacuum, in space, no one can hear you screaming. Oh, wow. I said that means radio and sound frequencies, because that's what they are. Frequency, sound. Sound can't travel through a vacuum, can it? He went, no. I went, what does flames need to breathe? He said, oxygen. I said, what is there none of in space? He went, oxygen. He went, Scott went, the sun's hydrogen. I said, are you now telling me that space is full of hydrogen? He went, yeah. I went, well, why do they call it space? It's like arguing with 4-year-olds because they've got no clue how to debate a real flat earther. They have got no idea how to debate me. I get them so mad so quick. So that's why I became a trans investigator. They can see the skeletons are wrong. They can tell when they're looking at soft eyes and wide eyes and big teeth and little teeth and 4 heads and 5 heads. They can tell. And then when I show them an astronaut with a big 5 head, it automatically dawns on you. You're looking at Tom Hanks. These people that say Tom Hanks is Chris Hadfield, Jimi Hendrix is Morgan Freeman, it's got no basis. The only thing that they've got in common is they've got the same skulls. That's why they look alike. Men, in life, we meet doppelgangers, don't we? Men that look like us, women that look like you, ladies. And it's because you've got the same skull, nothing more. You've got the same haircut, the same colour eyes. You're very similar in face. That's why Tom Hanks looks like Chris Hadfield here. Right there. Look at that 5 head. Forget about the moustache. In fact, we can get Tom Hanks with a moustache. Tom Hanks moustache. There you go. We'll get Tom with a moustache. That one there. Can you see Chris Hadfield? Watch. 1, 2, 3. Chris Hadfield. 5 head, close set eyes, high set ears, moustache, sloping jaw. 5 head, close set eyes, high set ears, moustache, sloping jaw. Look at that back cave in his neck where he's had a trachea scar. Let's come back to class. Chris Hadfield walking is your final answer. And we'll put her to sleep. Space don't exist. Astronauts are fake. Every single picture of space, there were no stars. Explain to me where the stars are. You can't see them. What do you mean you can't see them? What's that then? Why are the stars in this picture? It's AI. All right, let's go to the moon landings. Where's the stars? You can't see them in space. If you can't see them in space, why can I see them from Earth then? Why can I see them in daylight from Earth? Why can I see Venus, Mercury, Mars in the morning, late at night? Why can I see them? You're talking wet, double answers, circular reasoning is what you're talking, and you won't accept your own mistake, and that is why God is going to punish you. You'll be wailing at the end because your friends and family tried to help you. They loved you so much they'd let you think they was crazy. Scott earlier on, literally on the tip of his tongue, was saying I was crazy. I went, really? You think you're descended from a monkey. Oh, but that's all right. What, saying water's level's not all right, but descended from monkeys is? He went, yeah. I went, can your dog shag a cat? He went, yeah. I said, will they have babies? He went, yeah. I went, no, they won't, you thick monkey. He called us ants as well. I went, I'm not an ant. I am a divine special creation. You can be an ant. You can be an ant, Scott, but not me. I'm divine. I was created by God, knitted together in my mother's womb. I'm not insignificant. I'm not a peak. I'm not a speck of dust on a spinning rock. I'm a special creation that's come to realise God created all things. All things bright and beautiful, the Lord God made them all. He made them all. And I'll tell you what he did. He made a light for the day and a light for the night. And you'll never, ever, ever stand. This is another one. Explain to me, for all you dickheads out there who think the moon's real and not a light, because God said it's just a lesser light. There's the moon. There's the moon glowing. There's the moon glowing. It glows. It glows. You've got no way of disproving it. It glows. It's bright. It's almost as bright as the sun. It's a lesser light, but it glows. It literally glows. If you can explain to me why the astronauts on the moon don't glow here, well, that's amazing. You can't get shadows on the moon. It's in direct sunlight. Bores me, it really does. Chris Hadfield walking, game over. There's no gates there, but they are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 female gates with shoulder tilt, breaking a digger. We're done. Chris Hadfield fails forensics. It's another one into the sack of liars. And that's what they are. They're an absolute brood of vipers. They love to tell lies to us all. If you still believe in outer space, you've got a lot of growing up to do. That's what Scott said. You believe in Santa Claus, you don't anymore. I said I used to believe in space, I don't believe in it anymore. Images. Tyrone Woodley. She's got nice boobs. Titties! Tyrone Woodley, backfile paste, away it goes. Chris Hadfield, yeah. Let's have a look at her. She's got open eye socket. She's widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks. She's got high set ears. She's got small teeth. She's got those laceration marks from a plastic surgeon where he's cut out the mammary gland. He's got scar marking where a surgeon took a scalpel and literally butchered the breasts here to make them look like. It's called FTM chest contouring. Female to male chest contouring, where they remove the breasts and then contour them to look like male pecs. And to the average eye, that looks like a man. To me, that looks like a pair of titties. One boob bigger than the other. That's not what happens in real men. Both pecs are the same size. Only women get one breast bigger than the other. And that's why we see these MMA fighters with different size titties. We got a seal of approval and Whitby whalebone legs. I got Toblerone shoulders. Let's go straight to the walking. The gates. It's the only thing that matters. I could skull check these all day long. It doesn't mean anything without the gates to me. It really doesn't. A partial queue line right there. Tyrone Woodley walking. Right there. Female gate. Side on. Another one. Oh, they're all women. Look at them all. Tightrope walking. That's a beautiful picture. I'll take that. I'll put a tightrope walk under it. I'll put a tightrope wire underneath that picture in Photoshop. I'll show you. Tyrone Woodley. A partial from the side. That's nice. That's not you though, is it? You're on the deck. That's someone else. Shoulder tilt. Look at the tilted calves. Look at the hip twist. See the you see the cone? And then look at the broken leg right there. There's a nice one. Female, but he's on the floor. That's the one we're looking for. Yeah, I think we're done. Oh no, there's a digger there. That's a nice digger as well. It's the full mince I'm looking for. Come on, Tyrone. Don't let me down. Is that your boyfriend?
Oh, Hercules, Hercules.
Take a look at my little Hercules.
Hercules.
Hercules. Ah. 3 adverts. You got the kid. Nightmare. Skip. Lovely. My little Hercules. Take me back. There he is. There's my little Hercules. There's my little Hercules right there. Who's got a bigger face? Who's got a smaller skull? Who's got longer arms? Look. 60, 50. On the leg, 40, 60. On the leg, 50, 50. You following this? We're done. There's no gates. I'll put street and then I'm leaving. Street. Yeah. I'm done. Take a look at my big feet. Yeah, we're done. See you later. Next. Tim Peaks, astronaut. You should be in the back file, Tim. SAS, I don't care. I don't care. The SAS is full of women, you twats. Paste, Tim Peaks. As I like to call her, Tampax. That's what I called her when I was a flat earther. Jerry Nissen and Bob loved that name when I called her Tampax. Close set eyes, pink lips, high set ears. Look at the Scooby-Doo. He looks like Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo. Right there. Widest in the hairline with a widow's peak. Can you see it? It's a woman, English female actor, pretending, ripping off the English public for space money when she knows space doesn't exist because she's a Freemason. She's military. Remember, all of these lies are militarized. We're talking with military trolls online. Remember this. They're paid 150 grand a year and they come on and they pretend to be trans investigators, flat earthers, and they're getting 150 grand a year, excess of that, more than that, it's minimum, 150 grand a year, and then they're asking you for coffees and buy them this, buy us a laser, it costs 10 grand, flat earthers. And you did. You went and gave them more than 10 grand, I'm telling you. They'd have kept on counting them coins right in, millions. Oh, yeah, you gave us 10 grand. There you go, we got the laser. Thanks. I don't believe a word what comes out of. Look at those. Both of them women. There's what is it? An admiral or a thingy commander? I can't remember what they call them. Whatever it is. Top brass. SAS, top brass. Both of them women. Just by their eyes. I can tell by your eyes, ladies. Arching eyebrow, small high set ear, sloping jaw. He looks like Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo, look. Shaggy. Scooby. Zoinks! He looks just like Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo. Because it's an FTM based on an FT. When Shaggy runs, he runs with his elbows out. Like a woman. Zoinks! Right, we're done. Tim Peaks is a woman, final answer. Small triangle. Shaggy Doo face. Walking. We're done with this one as well. Anything in the back file before I go? Yeah, we're leaving. See you later. Anything? Oh, there's one there actually. I was about to leave. From Digway. It's not a mince. There's a nice mince there. That 5 head. I don't know who she is. There's a nice mince. I'll tell you what. Let me put Street in quickly. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Street. There he is with his husband. Size of him! He's a beefcake, your husband's, Tim. Have you ever seen such big feet? Oh, we got you, Tim Peaks. We'll stay. Save image. Look at the husband on the left. Straight legs, knees together. Take a look at my big feet and the space between them. Tim Peaks, whalebone legs, right there. Tailored, of course. Size of them! Oh my gosh. Tim Peaks' husband.
Feet. Wow. Ooh. Looking down on my big feet.
Oh. Looking down at my big feet. Oh. We're looking down at his big feet. Of course, you don't get to become a sir unless you're a mom. Tim Peaks. Tampax. Looking down at my mince feet. Mince feet. That'll be Tim Peaks' son. His son's bigger than him. His son's got a bigger head than him, look. 5 are apart. Oh, my God. This is what it was like, right, when Raish was 7 years old. He had his picture taken next to a footballer, a Premier League footballer. And the footballer leans in, and Raish's eyes are further apart, and his smile is bigger than the footballer's. I'd love to show you all the picture. I really would. Look at this. Oh, we're done. Look at this. You got to be kidding me. There are people out there that'll tell you that studying these two skulls won't help you any. There's an egghead with a 5 head and close set eyes, and then there's a massive wide cannonball head with far apart eyes and a shorter forehead. Look. Short forehead, cannonball, wide eyes, close set eyes, sloping jaw, widest at the top, egghead, cannonball. Done. I'll take that. I'm going to skull check you and I'll take your gait. We're done. Tim Peaks is biologically female. Again, proven by the way she walks and the state of her husband. Have you ever seen such big feet? Tim Peaks. Tim Peaks. Tim Peak, sorry. Tim Peak. Done. Create. Another liar. Sarah. Kyra. I don't know how you say it. And I've got to be honest with you. I don't care. The only person I want to see is the baby Jesus. Let's go up there. Kira. Bink. Bosh. And we're done. He's got massive... Look at the size of that upper arm. You got to be kidding me. Images. We're done right there. Ha, 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 ha. Demons in the kneecap. Straight legs. Knees together. Space between the feet. Not straight legs, look. Look at the chicken nom-nom thighs. Straight leg there, though, look. It's not shaped like this one is, look. Beautiful big buttock. Hiding underneath that hem of that coat. But that's game over right there for Kira. Oh my gosh! Gulp. Adam's apple, double-pronged. Place to put a meatball. Trachea, wide neck, square, shadow casting jaw. We ever seen a jaw like that before? Oh yeah, me. Because I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. 90-degree turn. Thick shadow casting jaw. Boom. You look like me, Kira. Sarah. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever his name is. Backfile. Are you in there, mate? Yep, he is. Have you ever seen such big feet? Kira with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 male marching gaits. Straight to... It's a man. If you can't tell by that head, is a lion, mate. Is a lion. Image. Is a lion. Kira with a Getty seal, straight legs, knees together. That is a Brazilian bum lift. It doesn't even look like a bum look. It literally looks like he's got a pillar down there. And again, straight legs, knees together, not straight legs. Look at the angle of that Q line. And then the calf muscle curves, look, and the inner curves. The foot twists out towards 8 and 4 o'clock. Not here though. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Same again. Ha, 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 ha. Look at those kneecaps. What woman do you know with kneecaps like that? It's none. Oh my, look at those ankle socks. When's the last time you wore a pair of white ankle sock booties, Peter? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a bloke. Oh no, wait, so is this. We're looking at Sarah. We're done. If you can't see it's a man, look. Crossed over legs. Pete, what's his name? Straight-legged man. And we can do this all day. He's got some nice muscles, and he really high set calf muscles. Women's come further down because they've got lower body leg strength to keep the balance and their finesse when carrying babies. God's ultimate beautiful design. Whatever this person's called, it's a bloke. We're done. Have you ever seen such big feet? 2 minutes 51. That was a fast one. Next. Silk the Shocker, 2Ks. Well, I don't think I've got this one. Copy, I don't even know the name. Back file, open. Paste. Done. Silk the Shocker is an American gangster rapper. Oh, he's a gangster. Cause I want to be a gangster. Don't want to be a gangster. All gangsters are flip-flops as well. Don't get me started. There she is doing a baffo. Small skull, pink lips, Cupid's bow, high set ears, close set eyes, flat forehead, sloping shoulders. We're done. That's a female skull, close set eyes, pink lips, high set ears, soft rounded jawbone. She's had a brow bone implant. Look at it. You can see it shining back at you. It's the wrong shape. Toblerone shoulders. No Adam's apple. Trachea scar. No place to put a meatball. Skinny neck. Final answer. You're looking. That we're done. Final answer. She's a girl. Final answer. You're not in the back file, are you? Still searching. I'm going to take these because I know you're not there. I don't know the name. As above, so below. We'll take that one. We've got any more gates? Oh, no. Silk the Shocker, walking. We're done. One gate, but it's a full mint, so I'm taking it, and I'll do it. We'll add that. We've got a close-up of that. No, alright, we'll take that one then. Save image. Done. Next. It's not getting a video. Don Ed Hardy. Tattoo artist. Images. Back file. Copy. Open. Paste. Bink. Paste. Don Ed Hardy. We're done. I'm telling you now, we're done. This is not a famous person. There's no pictures. I'm literally done with it. Walking, just for giggles. I'll put a walking picture in. Yeah, we're done. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. Someone's taking the piss. Look at them. I'm taking that for the pink lips. It just, look at those pink lips. The most obvious thing on that, it's the skeleton, I agree. But after that, it's them pink lips. Oh, we're done. This person's not famous. Rounded eyes. Big eye set. Sloping jaw. We're done. It's not famous. Gone. Next. Carmelo Hayes. Back file. Open. Paste. Done. Images. Closer eyes. For sure. Skull bellows outwards by the light. Look. By the light of the silvery moon. We're looking at a mincer. Shoulder tilt. Look at V-shaped clubs and the shoulder tilt. Underneath that smoke, she's in full mince. Look at those chicken nom-nom legs. She's got gorgeous thighs. We're looking at Carmelo Hayes. We're looking at MMA fighter. Oh, it's a wrestler. Is it a wrestler? I don't know. Whatever it is. It's female. Closer eyes. Widest in the forehead. High set ears. Pink lips. Cupid's bow. I think she's had a jaw implant. We're done. Walking. And we're leaving. Next, not getting a video. David Ben Gurion. I don't think I've done this one. I might have remembered it. Is he from the country I'm not allowed to mention? David Ben Gurion. Searching. Pointing down with one finger. Look. Is that him as a young lady? It is. High set ears. Open eye sockets. Widest in the hairline. The army trials is like, look how wide she is in this section. Narrow at the top, wide at the bottom. Impossible. A Getty seal. I'm done walking. Oh, we've got some. What we got? I've got a Digwa. It's no good to me. She's got a big ass. I've got another Digwa reversed. I've got another Digwa. By the light of the silvery moon. Bruce Lee School of High Wasters. Oh, it's a model of him. Unbelievable. From Digwa. From Digwa. Oh my gosh. Beat it. No gates. Partial there maybe, if that's there. I don't know if that is there. Oh, stop. No gates. I'll go straight. I'll give you a second chance for that mince. Yeah, we're leaving. See you later. No video. Golda Meir. Same place. Husband to the one we just looked at. Golda Meir. Back file. Open. Paste. Away it goes. I see a man's face straight away. The real Richard Nixon. I'm seeing Marina Abramovich as well. Wide cheekbones, deep set rectangular eyes with a brow bone, short sloping forehead. He's got quite a long top lip for a bloke though. A square jawline. A place to put a meatball. Straight there, straight legs, knees together with John F. Kennedy. Mincing, Richard Nixon, we just mentioned him. He looks like Richard Nixon to be honest with you. He does look like, he could be Nixon's dad, right? Quite easily be Richard Nixon's dad. We're looking at Golda Meir, President of Israel, well, past. Alright, we're just going to go straight to walking because that's a man's skull. Golda Meir. Stare upwards, no good to me. Dun, 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 dun. Wrong angle. Looks like we're done. Street. Yeah, we're done. Are you in the back file, Golda Meir? Images. He is. I don't know where they are. Look. Talk about AI removing gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 male gates. Where were them pictures? I asked for walking. I asked for street. AI doing its worst. Ghost band, shadow band. We're not making that into a video. No, that'll do. Back file. Open paste. Bink. I see close set eyes, small, tiny ears. Small triangle, high set ears, narrow dental arch, widest. Look how the skull bellows outwards at the sides, look. The distance between the eye and the ears, look, miles away. If it was a man, his eyes are further across, closer to his ears. Women's are further away. Final answer, that's a female skull, sloping jawline, no Adam's apple. Gates, walking. Nothing. Oh, I didn't put walking in, that's why. Dirt. Let's go after it. Partial. Whitby whalebone legs right there. Oh, we're leaving, we're done. What is he? Boxer? I'd expect a boxer to have gates. It's the MMA fighters that don't. Let's try street. I'll give you a second chance and then I'm leaving. Nope. There's no gates. There's no pictures. We're done. Yeah, we're done. See you later. Bink. Who's next? Guillermo Ochoa. Where's all them gates? Where's all them gates, lot? Paste. Nio Inu. It's been done. Next. It's just not getting a video. Guillermo Ochoa. Take that. Copy. Open. Paste. Paste. Away it goes. Searching. Images. It's a woman. Final answer. Close set eyes. Open close set eyes. No brow bone. She's widest in the hairline, not in the cheek. She's got high set ears. A cupid's bow on the top lip. Pink lips. Betty Boop. Pink lips. No Adam's apple look with the sloping shoulders of a girl. Look at the girl's face. Draw a triangle. It's tiny. Look. There's a girl's face. There's a boy's face. Bink. Mincing there a bit. I want that picture. What is he? A goalkeeper? Guillermo Ochoa. Walking. Partial there. With diamond. That's nice actually. That one's better. Oh, we've got you. You're going on the list if you're not already there. There's another one there. There's your third. Inline footfall. Feet at 8 and 4. Knees at 8 and 4. I told you it's Study, learn, practice until you know what a woman walks like. Absolute lady, tiptoeing through the tulips, look. Over and over again. 5 gates, back file, open. It's almost there. Let's see if we've got you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on now. You're not there. Right, let's take these gates. We'll take that one. That's a nice one. Save image. And then we're going to roll the picture back up. We'll take that one as well for number 2. Back again. I love these pictures. Where are we? There's number 3. Save image. Where's my number 4? It was full mints, wasn't it? It was there. Full mints is another one. Where's the other full mints? There. Gotcha. Just need your face, Guillermo. Do. I'll take that one. Oh, it's a bit big. I'll take that one. 50-50. Save image. Thanks for playing CSI with me. That one can have a video. Do. Paste. 2 minutes 35. Next. Gabby Garcia. You gotta be kidding me. This one. If I saw it on the street. You shall not pass. Gabby Garcia. GG77. We're looking at images. He really does remind me of the porn star Alison Tyler. Alison Tyler. He's big as well. Alison Tyler. Filter. Good. Images. That's a big... If that was a woman, that's a big woman, isn't it? But I don't believe it is. He's got a big armpit. He's got a huge rib cage. That arm, the bicep alone is screaming bloke at me. And again, there, I'm seeing Gabby Garcia. Not quite as much. Look at that. Look at them shoulders. Are you kidding me? Right? When they say to me, Mike Tyson had knocked you out. Yeah, Mike Tyson's the female world champion who's cheating. First of all, take all the weight off Mike. Get her in at a proper size. She's only small, so I'm assuming a proper weight would be about 9 stone. Right, so Mike Tyson at 9 stone, still as the female boxing champion in the world, would be fast and agile. And I'd have trouble hitting her. I agree, because she's the world champion female boxer. However, I am a male. My bones are denser. I have upper body strength, not lower body strength. I kick indoors, not kick out babies. Right? If my strength, my upper body strength, was to rock Mike Tyson's jaw, she'd go down like a sack of shit. She would. Same here. If Gabby Garcia hit Mike Tyson, the shoulder, just the strength in the arm alone, let alone the upper body, just the strength in the arm, not the shoulders. Imagine that, twisting a hip. And then in this fight, this tiny little woman beat Gabby Garcia in a fight. It's nonsense. Gabby Garcia, because this one kissed Gabby, didn't he? She kissed him on the lips in this interview. Have you ever seen it? He reaches, yeah, there. He reaches forward. Of course, it's all staged. And the big girl, the big dude, that's a dude, chases the little girl through this studio. It's all for show, of course. It's not real. I'd just like to point out the lack of bingo wing and Popeye muscle. Look at the length of that bad boy there. At least 10 inches. At least 10 inches of sheer muscle. And then when you see people like Conor McGregor with Popeye muscles, because it's a woman, then you realise that flex. Then you realise that it's a woman because the muscles are tiny little, where are we? Images. Tiny little Popeye muscles. There. Tiny little ones, look. Tiny little Popeye muscle compared to that absolute monster. Look at the Adonis belt on him. Look at the 6-pack. The shoulders surpass the hip. There's the hip, look, right there.
The shoulder's over here somewhere, look. I know she's flexing, he's flexing, but it doesn't matter. It is an absolute machine. You think that Mike Tyson could take that out? You got no chance. This is a real fighter, right? You believe that someone as small as Mike Tyson is going to do that in? No chance. Gabby Garcia would tear you limb from limb. Absolute man look. Squared shadow casting jaw. Broad shoulders. Body like an ironing board. Straight legs look. No chicken nom nom. Widest look. Just above the crotch there. And then it comes in again there. But it's widest just there. That's where the hip is, look. Bink. The leg joins into the hip bone. Yeah? It's widest above the crotch. This is muscle. The bone is straight, look. It should be angled outwards. That's what causes a woman to be widest below the crotch, just below the bum cheek. Gabby Garcia, if you can't see this dirty baffo is lying to you, and that you are literally looking at a giant dude, and there's a little... Well, that's how most couples look, right? The man and the woman. That is how couples look. But not in Celebrityville. Not in Celebrityville. The women are bigger than the men. We're done. Gabby Garcia walking. Right there. Straight. These are all men, look. Man, man, man. All three of them are men. That's probably the only woman. She's got a house between her legs. Not... she's got whalebone legs. Not an isosceles triangle. She's got a house shape, look. The silhouette of an house. He's a monster. He's an absolute monster. Did you see the wedding? Exactly, ladies. Damn. Gabby Garcia. Look at the bride. She's tiny. Look at the back on that bride groom.
Big feet. Feet. Astronomical feet.
Astronomical feet. Looking down at my big feet. What do you reckon they are? 12s? They look like 12s. My feet aren't that big. I've only got size 9s. Astronomical big feet. Gabby Garcia, one gate. You let me down, Gabby. Look at all these dudes with long arms, though. 60-40 on the leg look. Straight legs, knees together. Even under the dress, I can tell. Straight legs, knees together. Take a look at my big feet. All day long. This is a dude. Gabby Garcia. You in the back file, Gabby? Of course he is, but there's no gates. Right, there's no meme. Let's take that gate. That one right there. Gabby Garcia. Save image. That is the only gate for Gabby. By the look. He's got big feet as well, hasn't he? Take a look at my big feet. Let's try street real quickly, because we went through these ones. Garcia Street. I do believe we're done. I'll take that one gate, though. It's perfect for you, Gabby. Hey, Gabby, where's your face? What was that? Ah, wooga! What is that? He's bulging right there. Is that AI? That's AI. Not real. Yeah, it's AI. Oh, no, it's real there, though. Still got an awooga. Take a look at your big face. Yeah, that's just a dude, isn't it? It literally is a dude. You got no chance. If I saw that in the street...
Oh, he's a little Hercules. Show me muscle again. Oh, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
Oh, he's my little Hercules. He's my little Hercules. Gabby Garcia, failing forensics. Let me check your face, Gabby, and we're out of here. Take a look at my big feet. Look at that brow bone. I'll take that. We ain't got no else. Done. If you think that's a woman, you're deluding yourself. You're literally deluding yourself. Gabby Garcia. Take a look at my big feet. Gabby Garcia next. Gal Gadot. Are you in my bat file? Are you lot wasting my time? Paste. Wasting my fucking time. I haven't been searching. How many of you lot done to me on these, doubling me up this week? Knobheads. Get lost. Next. Theo Utchcraft. I'm just going to check. I'm going to check. I keep forgetting to check these. How many times have you made me double up? Paste, search. That one's not there. Right, Theo Hutchcraft. Copy. Soft eyes, arching eyebrow, widow's peak, dial M for Mason, small but high set ears, pink lips, deep philtrum, Cupid's bow, soft sloping jawbone, chin to tie ratio, no Adam's apple. I don't believe I missed anything there. Searching for Theo in the back file. Take a look at my big feet. Right there, widest in the hairline, look. Dial M for Masons. Open eyes, close set, high set ears, sloping rounded jawbone. No Adam's apple. And again, the dial M for Masons. He looks like Matt and Luke Goss there to me. The Goss twins. Doing a dirty baffo with a seal of approval. As above, so below, pointing down with one finger. Save image. Twat. Tell me you're a Satanist without telling me you're a Satanist. There's your seal of approval that you're looking at a girl. That's a girl as well. There's your seal of approval. Who was that? Stop the bus. He's got a big head. Look at that. Can you see the male face now versus the female? Do you see it? The widow's peak. The male forehead. The forehead versus the five head lot. The cheekbones versus no cheekbones. It's a shame you can't see whoever that is his ears. Is that a gate? Right there. No. That is though. Double mincing. I'll take that for training purposes. Theo Hutchcraft on the left. That's a good gate. You're in my back file, Theo. Still working on it. Just wait a second. It's nearly there. Take a look at my big feet. He's not there. Right, Theo Hutchcraft. I'll take that as your first. I've got it. We're going to go straight to walking. There's a nice one. With your straight-legged boyfriend. Save image. Mincing. From Flamingo. From Digwa. Full mince. We'll take that one. Is that Harry Styles? She looks a bit... She looks she's definitely pissed there, isn't she? She's 3 sheets to the wind. Is that his boyfriend? Oh my gosh.
Take a look at my big feet. Ow. Wow.
Ooh, looking down at my big feet. We're looking down at his big feet. What was it? On 3. I need 2 more. Oh, I thought that was a stair fail. Then I was about to whoop-de-doop. That'll do nicely right there, Theo. 4. I need 1 more. Take a look at my big feet. Ow. 4 will do me. No, we'll take that as your 5th. From Digwa. Both of you. I just need your face, Theo. I'll take that one, even though it's tilted. Save image. There's only 1 skull that could possibly fit in that face. There is only 1 skull that could possibly, with a 5 head and close set eyes, fit in that face. They'll tell you that the skulls don't work. Train yourself. Learn to do it before you listen to someone else. Have you ever watched a movie and found it to be absolutely wonderfully gripping and you enjoyed it from start to finish, but someone told you don't watch that because they weren't smart enough to watch the movie? The movie wasn't made for them. They weren't clever enough to understand it, but you were, so you enjoyed it. Learn, study, practice. Theo Hutchcraft, failing forensics, boys and girls. It's another woman in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Mark Felix, 2 first name. MF666 in the name. Take a look at my big feet. Copy. Open. Paste. Mark Felix. Searching. World's strongest man. Right there. Game over. Female Digwa. Right there. If the Bible's not true, then why did they do the Towers of Samson? Why did they do this? Why did they show these biblical feats? If there's no truth in the Bible, why did they have these women recreating a biblical event? Why? Looking down at my big feet. That was an egghead. Right, Felix. We're leaving, I think. Walking. Yeah, we're leaving. Taking down at my big feet. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. See you later. Next, not getting a video. Tanita Tikaram. There's a good tradition of love and hate. Standing by the fireside. Tanita Tikaram. Images. We're done on the Adam's apple alone. On the double-pronged Adam's apple, square jaw, been feminized. Widest in the cheeks. Look at the... You know I've told you, it comes in, after the cheekbone, it comes in just a little bit and then goes down. Same from the cheekbone itself, inward, it comes in and then goes down with the teeth. So you get these two slight inward lines, which is exactly what the male skull looks like. It comes in just a little bit and then goes straight down all the way to the bottom. It doesn't come in here, it goes straight down, look. It goes straight down all the way and then curves a little bit, right? The woman, however, does not do that, look. It's absolutely from the cheekbone, it slides all the way in. That's why you get this egg face, not the square jaw. And that right there is not right there sometimes, not right there. That is a fucking diesel! An absolute diesel of a jawline. Tanita Tikaram with wide rectangular eyes, a short sloping forehead, widest in the cheeks. Ears are eye set, but you can pull them up. The jaw's male. It's a boy with massive... Look at the size of that grin. He's got huge teeth. The voice. He's got a deep voice, right? There. Do you see the cannonball head? Can you see the male jaw? Can you see the line that comes in at the cheek and then goes down with the teeth? See it, look? You do see that, right? Same as I've got. Tanita Tikaram, that's a man with a massive set of teeth, deep set eyes, a thick brow bone and a short sloping. That face fills that skull. Game over. Walking, Tanita Tikaram. We're done. We're finished. It's over. There isn't any. Back file. There is no Tanita Tikaram. We're out of here. Next. Yasser Arafat. Back file. Open. Paste. Tanita Tikaram. Paste. Done. Yasser Arafat. Images. Soft eyes. No brow bone, look. No brows, let alone brow bone. Open eye sockets, look. Close set eyes. Pink lips. Cupid's bow's been messed with. Small ears. Again, with those pink lips, look. You can see the surgery scar on the corner of that lip, look. See it? Look closely. The lip used to be thicker and fatter, more kissable. So the surgeons come in and drain it a bit to make... Men have got thin lips. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. I've got thin lips. I don't have a big Betty Boop kiss. I don't have a Cupid's bow. I don't have a deep philtrum. Images. Look at that. Are you kidding me? He's got a mouth like a baboon's ring piece. Final answer. She's a girl. Yasser Arafat fails the skull check. Here's another one, look. 5 head, pink lips. Let's come back to class. There she is when she was back when she was a lesbian. Yasser Arafat with a girly pink lip, look. Much bigger than it was when she was older. High set ears, soft, beautiful. Look at those eyelashes. Even in a blurred photo, I can still see your beautiful eyes. I don't know why you put mascara on, ladies. I really don't. Oh yeah, I do. You copy men. Drag queens. Walking. Images. Yasser Arafat right there. Game over from Digwa. Full mints. There from Digwa on the side. Where's my full mint? Done. Full mints, wrong angle. Full mints, almost right angle. Game over. Yasser Arafat is a biological... Look at the size of them trousers. Peter, when's the last time you wore trousers like that? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. Yasser Arafat with the arm akimbo. The other arm swooshing in front of the body. Small arms, look. 50-50. Arm, leg, 50-50. If it was a man, it's 60-40. All these markers add up. Once you learn them all, none of these people can deceive you. None of the flat earthers and globers, none of them can lie to you anymore. This is the most important subject that you could ever learn. Ever. Looking down at my big feet. All girls. All of them girls. Bill Clinton, Gorbachev, Yasser Arafat. They're all women, lot. Yasser Arafat, you in the back file? Yes, she is. Open back file and paste into there. 1, 2, 3, 4 female gates. I don't know where any of those pictures are though. Paste Yasser Arafat. Done. I don't need to find the gates because you've just seen them. There's one. Partial Digwa. Cannot find those full minces though. Again, AI cleaning up the gates. Walking street will be your final answer, Yasser. And we're done. I can't be bothered. I've shown you the meme. We're out of here. It's a girl. Believe me or not, it's your choice. Yasser Arafat. Bink. That was a fast one. I know. We didn't need very long on it though because I've already done it. Yasser Arafat. 3 minutes 8 seconds. Done. Next. Rag Bone Man. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Deep Filtrum, Cupid's Bow, Pink Lips, Betty Boot Lip, High Set Ears, No Cheekbones. Are you following these markers yet? Right there, it's a squashy face look. Small triangle, big face. Big skull. Big skull, small face. Big face, big skull. Got it? Small face, big skull. High set ears, close set eyes, flat forehead, pink lips, game over. Rag Bone Man is actually Rag Bone Woman. It's all of them. There are no truthful people out there. They all lie. They're all actors. They're all pretending to be something they're not. This one's pretending to be a dude. Rag Bone Man. I don't think there's many gates on this one. Look at those pink lips. You caught my attention, look. Pink lips. There's your seal of approval. Whalebone legs. 50-50 on the arm and leg lot. 50 here, 50 there. They will stick out their tongues. Let's go to walking for Ragbone. I don't think there's many on this one. Or is it Jelly Roll? Oh, it might be both of them. Got not many gates. It's showing me the bloody... Yeah, it's not happening. Back file. Ragbone. Come on, I know he's there. She's there. There's no walking pictures. That's about it. When's the last time you wore a pair of pink salmon booties, Peter? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. We're looking at Rag Bone Man in his pink salmon booties. Well, he just looks like a lesbian, doesn't he? They just do. Something's very wrong with this model's gait. I've got shoulder tilt, hip twist, and I'm breaking Digwa with a diamond in between your legs. 50-50 on the arms. We're done. Rag Bone Man's got no gates. Have we got you in the back file before we go anywhere? Oh, we do. Someone tell me, where are those gates? We got one of them, but we did not see that one, or that one. Rag Bone Man, paste, done, next. I can make that one into a video quickly. It's going to be a small one. There. Rag Bone Man, paste, done, next. Who's this? Dylan Page, Instagram. You got no chance, I'm telling you now. I'll be surprised. Yeah, we're done. You've got literally, they're not even the same person, look. Not even the same person. I'll tell you what, I'll give it the walking, just for spits and giggles. That's a woman, if that's him, I don't know if it is. Reverse full mince right there. There's no pictures. We're done. See you later. Who's this? Sloan Bella. 2 first names. TV personality. Images. Sloan the Psychic. Copy. Back file. Open. Paste. Sloan. Right, Sloan, teeth, male jaw, feminized at the chin. I got rectangular eyes, thick brow bone. Look how thick that brow bone is on each corner. I got a short sloping forehead. I've got a big face that fills the skull, haven't I? Massive smile. We're done. This person's not famous. Walking. Yeah, I'm leaving. See you later. Next, Petra Yan. Martial artist. Open the back file. Sloan. I don't care if Sloan's there or not. Oh, Sloan Bella, it is there. No gates though, it's just a skull check. Petra Yan. Closer eyes, 5 head, Mickey Mouse ears in the hairline. Small cauliflower ears, deep filtering, pink lips, Cupid's bow. A soft jawbone, no clavicles. Images. We're done. Walking. Yeah, wasting my life. Next. Marlon Vera. Another one. 2 first names. Images. Open. I don't care if you're in the back file. Marlon Vera. I've never heard of these people. Closer eyes. He looks like Steve Coogan, Alan Partridge. Pink lips, Cupid's bow, high set ears, flat forehead, closer eyes, no brow bone. Egghead. Final answer. She's a girl. On the skull alone, I can tell. Looking down at my big feet. Closer eyes again. Got the old Virgin Mary tattooed on her womb. Yeah, I think we're leaving again. There's no gates. Ooh. No. Where we're leaving. We are definitely leaving. Walking. Yeah, I'm not looking. I can't be asked. Next. Wasting my life. Wasting my life, I am. Corey Sondagan. Open that picture properly. All right. It's going to be like that, is it? Right, give me that. Copy. Open. Paste. Images. Look at those titties. Exactly, ladies. Remember, not every time they cut the breast out does it look correct. Absolutely, pair of titties. Closer eyes, pink lips. Titties. One titty's bigger than the other titty. He's got wonky titties. Bruce Lee's wonky titties. Bruce Lee's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman to me. There's no gates. I'm wasting my life again. Walking. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm telling you now. Just leave, Peter. Don't even do it. Next. Nina Agdal, Danish model. At least it's someone famous. Images. Open. I don't care. Back file. Paste. Nina Agdal. Search. Images. Wide eyes, short forehead. He's got large ears. Their eyes set, but it doesn't matter. The chin's been feminized. He's got. Look how thick this clavicle is here. Look how thick and straight it is. He's had a bit. Remember, the Bible says they'll stick the tongues out. Nina Agdal. Pink lips on Logan Paul. Boys in bikinis. So he sticks his bum out here. That's not a hip. That's his bum, right? He's sticking his bum out. Where's the hip and the bum on this side if it's a woman? Because women are bowl-shaped. Bowl-shaped. You look like the bottom of a violin or the bottom of a cello. Bottom of a guitar. Like that. Is Logan Paul's boyfriend? Is that who this is? Nina Agdal. It's neck o'clock. Look at the chin to tie ratio. Is that real? Sweet baby Jesus, if that is real. He looks like a pipe cleaner. Square jaw, big mouth, wide rectangular eyes, short sloping forehead, a neck straight out of a Scottish pine forest, flat chested. A little bit of man-ass, look. Boys with bums. Straight legs. Where's my chicken nom-nom shape? Absolutely nothing there. Absolutely nothing there at all. Oh, he's wearing a moon bump right there. Faking a pregnancy. I love the way they get heavily pregnant and nothing goes on the boobs, nothing on the arms, nothing on the face, nothing on the bum. Where all the weight goes. Does my bum look big in this? Yes, you're pregnant. Walking. Nina Agdal. We're done right there. Getty Images tells you straight legs needs to have a space between the feet. It's a dude. We got some more of them. That's a man crossing his legs over. Knees together, look. No separation, no digwa. Women open the knees like that, a digwa, when coming downstairs or walking. So when you see that gait, look, see, there it is, like she's coming downstairs, but not here, straight legs. Where was we? I clicked on that with there, that's what I was looking for. Straight legs, knees together. Logan Paul, broken, knees apart, knees together. Rule number 1, watch the knees. Nina Agdal, you've got to be in the back file if you're Logan Paul's boyfriend, and he is. There he is. Nina Agdal. Paste. Done. We're done. Yeah, we're done. Nina Agdal, we can cut you out because you had gates and everything. Ding, dong, dosh. Nina Agdal. Logan Paul's husband. As much as you don't like this truth, it's the truth. There's nothing you can do about it. Ye shall know the truth and it shall set ye free. Create. Daz Black. Oh, this is that. He acts gay, doesn't he, in the shower and that. And his age is old. And now how many? 9.5 million followers. I remember when he only had 100 or 100,000 or whatever. Not many. 9.5 million. We'll start with a face. Arching eyebrow. No brow bone. Flat forehead, widow's peak, widest in the hairline, look, Mickey Mouse ears. Small mouth, absolutely no jawbone, no neck, and the soft, fatty shoulders of a woman. Christopher Columbus has got some great back fat. Daz's pink lips. Daz with his tiny female hands with no meatballs on them. Look how small that hand is. Look how small it is. Pink lips. Final answer. She's a girl pretending to be a gay guy or whatever it is. Or whoever they are. Lockdown Kings. They've made a movie. They've actually made a movie, look. Is that your boyfriend? He's got some big cheekbones. Low set ears. Who's got the bigger dental arch? It's not hard to see. Who's got the bigger mouth first? There. Who's got the widest dental arch? There. That means this person's going to have a bigger tongue, fatter, wider tongue that matches the jawline of a man. If you don't believe me, right there. There's your long pointed female tongues. Long and pointed, long and pointed, long and pointed, long and pointed. Thin and pointed, thin and pointed. There's your male ones. Wide and square, wide and square, wide and square, wide and square. Look at them all. I love God, he's amazing. Daz Black, no gates, I'm leaving. Walking, it's a YouTuber. Partial there, no good to me. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, no pictures. It's a nobody. Next. Nikki Glazer, American comedy actress. At least this one's famous. I don't care about followers. It's about the gates and how famous they are. These people are famous. Deep set eyes, brow bone. Look at the brow bone overhanging the eye. Deep set eyes, short sloping forehead, wide cheekbones, wide mouth, square jaw, feminized at the chin, place to put a meatball. Long, straight, male legs. He looks like that porn star. What did they call him? I can't remember what his name is. He's got a face like that. English one. Not Bonnie Blue, the other one. Is it Bonnie Blue? Yeah, the other one. My, what big legs you have. Nikki Glazer, what square shoulders you have, straight hanging arms. Nikki Glazer. Right, skull check, skull fail. Walking right there. Bink. Straight legs, knees together, right there. Oh my gosh.
Looking down on my big feet, big feet.
My astronomical big feet. What's his name? Nicky Glazier. Gotta be in the back file. Of course you are, Nicky. Bink. Open. Nicky. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's desktop. Back one. Nicky Glazier. Paste. And we're done just like that. Let me cut that one out. Nicky Glazier. Looking down at my big feet. We did do the gates, didn't we? Yeah, straight legs, knees together. Boys with boobs on YouTube. Next one, Billy Collins. Let me cut that one out. Bink. Nicky Glazier. Is that one there? Looking down at my big feet. That'll do. And Nicky Glazier. Paste. Done. What time is it? 10 past 10. How many is left? 1, 2. I'll leave them till tomorrow. You've gone and blasted loads of requests in, and I can't be bothered. I'm just not in the mood. I want to go. Right, I'm going. Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Just remember, God loves you. He wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. To all you boys and girls, to all you natural students. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Sweet dreams to you all. Bye.